It's a Jeep thing. We're just out in the Jeep as you do, and
Beater with a heater.
A beater with a heater. You would not believe the state of this POS.
This thing's mint.
Yeah, it's got a big hole in it.
Like that.
It's but do you know what? It runs as sweet as a nut, doesn't it?
It does run very
It does
well.
purr really like a little kitten. But it's just rotten as. It's got a few holes in it.
I mean, it's sound. It's got all new brakes on it, new muffler. I mean, it's ready to go. It's just
Shocks.
the body work. It could use shocks.
You could use shocks, but other than that, she's cherry.
Outside of that, she's cherry.
Awesome. You've got no idea just how rutted that is there. But this old girl's taken it.
Do you feel this vehicle is safe for highway travel? Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I believe that. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it'll get you where you want to go.
Yeah, it's dry enough. Oh yeah. This is going to be. I think you just got to send it. I think so.
I think so too.
Just go back a bit and then send it. Yeah, take the windows up a bit because I think you can just sort of see from here what we got, and then just send it.
Made it.
I get stuck in this one. All the smoke. That's good.
It's another beautiful tank.
Very good. Away again. Let's do the. Let's see me getting soaked.
I forgot to shut the windows.
Yeah, I forgot that bit this time. How do you? It must be you then. Have you got no functioning gauges?
However, the radio still works. Funny as that may seem, with all this mess, that the radio is the only thing that's really working good, and it's as clear as a bell. Don't ask me how.
Just buff that out there.
That was way better.
That was dry,
There's a lot of balls in here with the windows up, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking smelly. Oh. If you've been watching Matt doing the truck here, the auto car, he was saying about how the chassis was just over the back here, just like normal. Well, the trouble is with a lot of low loader, that can often clash. So he said he was going to made a lovely job of this. Yeah, that is impressive. It's almost like you know what you're doing.
I don't know. My first rodeo.
Yeah. He's doing this as well. It's a roller. But
I'm just out here winging it, and so far nobody's called my BS.
that's all that matters, isn't it? Just as long as you can keep. If you sound confident,
That's it.
that's all you need to do. You know, that's exactly right. But yeah, so that auto car, you're going to change the transmission, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a new transmission in the Connex box, rebuilding the engine over there on the floor. She's going to be a high horse model whenever we're done.
Yeah.
At least compared to when it was new. It might not be high horse by today's standards, but it'll,
Back then, it was.
yeah, it would have been king of the road back in the day.
I say she's all in bits at the minute, but I just love the look of it. It just looks like a proper truck, you know. And to be fair, when you got something to this point, you'd be a fool not to just go hell for leather at it. So there's all the original unit and everything. But is absolutely beautiful. But the condition of it, and I know people say, it's been in a mine or a quarry all its life. Yeah, but it hasn't been doing millions of miles, shaking itself literally every second of its life up and down the highway. And that's the nice thing about it.
Never seen salt either, which is the big thing.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, look at it, just lovely, isn't it?
There's no rust or rot on the whole thing. The only rust spot on the whole cab, which doesn't even make any sense, is right there. It's bizarre. I don't understand why that would rust, but it did, and it's easy to fix, so I won't complain about it.
It's one of those John Deere hood things, like on the 50 series. There's a point where there's a latch. Well, dust vibrates in it and dust gets damp in it, and the next thing you know, it just comes out like that.
The other thing I can figure is that water's maybe coming in like around the back of those bolts and hitting some sort of a bulkhead down in there.
Yeah, and just, a bit of dust and that'll lay damp all the while. But that's just, it is absolutely beautiful. It's going to be beautiful,
It's
isn't
one
it?
of those wormhole projects, though. The more you get into it, the more you find
Yeah,
I was
but...
looking at this door jamb the other day, and you can see it's tight at the bottom, and at the top it's like an 1.5 inch gap up there. So we
Yeah,
gotta do
but
some
what
tweaking
make
on the
is
door.
this?
It's 1980.
Yeah, but auto car, not Rolls Royce or Mercedes. So
They were the Rolls Royce back in the day, though, of trucks. They were the...
Really?
Yeah. Autocar was I think they were the first truck manufacturer.
really, I know they're old. I know they a long time ago, but what a beautiful thing. And then, all right, there's a couple of bushes and whatever, a little bit of a problem as you see if you watch Matt's video about this. But overall, again, very, very tight, isn't
Well,
it?
actually, yeah, I thought the bushings might have been loose, but after doing some research, the bushings are actually not an issue. They're actually in good, tight condition.
Yeah.
There's some pinion seals and stuff that were leaking, but that's not a big deal. I mean, the only reason those are even leaking is because it's sat for so long. The seals got hard, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah. But now that is straightened all that out, didn't you?
Don't look at my booger weld down
That's
there.
beautiful. That is.
It's not pretty, but
That's,
it's a hole.
yeah, that is all. You get some high tensile paint on that.
You can do some putty and some high build.
Yeah.
Fine.
But no, she is honestly, she's really, really nice. But that looks so much nicer with that back end
I agree.
bobtail. Look,
Kind of hacked off before.
yeah. A treat.
Gonna be going in for paint here soon.
What colour? Same.
Same.
Gotta
Bright
be it.
orange.
Bright orange. Right, so this is as you're joining us on a genuine what have we found here with me and Matt. See, yeah, but is that a cat? Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as we see it, I thought it was a cat.
I thought, but it's missing so much stuff.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at this beauty.
I started cutting it up.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, quit.
They started just to gas through it. Oh, what a shame. But I mean, you know, there's some weight there, and but the motor's probably all right. Yes, they've just took all the loader arms off and everything.
Yeah.
And I wonder, literally a tree growing through it. Look.
I'll bet you she's been here 30 years.
Oh yeah. Well, you can see that trees and that, yeah. And then come right through, look. Oh, look at that, it's just grown like that. And then, I wonder what the old lump is. They're taking lumps off that though, haven't they? Bits all off that. You got a can of ether?
Yeah, I mean, like all the everything's still legible in here, which it's usually not, but it does have an enclosed cab, so that helps.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. In case you're wondering why we aren't wearing safety belts with this vehicle, the chances are if there's an accident, it's going to be our fault, and we don't want to be anywhere near the scene of the crime. So whether it's through the front screen or just on our legs, we're out of here. or a sock. Probably either of us. You would not get me up there where Aaron is. No way. But it's true with you.
And we're all the way across the pond from each other.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I mean, these guys, I got into the Muckers on Snapchat, and it was the bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. There's brothers and sisters all around the world.
Yeah. Well, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I had a fantastic time with all of them down there, you know, including, like I say, Matt from Diesel Creek. And we've got some more stuff planned for later on this year, Matt and I have. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Plus, we've got the content that we filmed with Mike and Aaron from Dirt Perfect. And, of course, Logger Wade. But like I said, you know, it'd be great if you could just give the video a thumbs up. You know, it makes a massive difference to the channel. And as Matt always says, it doesn't cost you a dime, but it does make us a big difference to us. But like I said, if you don't want to miss out on what's coming up and the stuff we've got planned with all those guys the other side of the pond, or your side of the pond if you're watching from the States, then you know, subscribe and join in, because it's always nice to have new followers on the channel. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, do well.